Hi church, as you may know, we've paused membership intake since May so we can take this season to rebuild the kind of church we're committed to being. A body that doesn't just see our faith as individualistic, but is committed to helping one another follow Jesus. While this does not mean we've stopped welcoming, loving, and serving visitors, this has allowed the elders time to focus on the priorities of rebuilding our sense that we are one united church, and to help those who felt disconnected and are struggling in the faith during these last 2 years. In the last 4 months, the elders have been spending time reaching out to those who are disconnected and struggling, and also redesigning our pastoral care structure so that it can better serve the needs of our church. In building the structure, we were driven and shaped by these undergirding principles and values. Firstly, every member ministry. Ephesians 4 tells us that we're members of the same body, each part building the body up in love. We recognize that whilst the elders are ultimately responsible for the flock, they cannot and should not be doing everything. The different parts of the body are to be called forth, leaned on, and enfolded in so that our structure reflects this conviction, that a truly biblical community empowers every member, not just a select few, to take responsibility for caring for one another. In light of this, we've relooked how the elders' efforts can complement and support existing ministries like community groups. Secondly, intentionally raising up leaders. For the same reason, we believe our structure should be one that inherently facilitates a culture of intentionally raising up leaders. We see this not merely as a response to fill a need, but because we long to see people come forward in faith as their response to God, to use their gifts for the sake of the body. To this end, we've also raised a group of pastoral volunteers to help the elders walk with those who may be disconnected and struggling. Thirdly, accessibility of members to elders. 1 Peter 5 speaks about how the elders are to shepherd the flock of God that is among them. This forms the basis of our desire as elders to be very much involved and invested in the lives of our members. We want every member to be known by and to have a relationship with at least one elder in their congregation so that they can reach out to us in times of need. We hope that over time these relationships will deepen. Therefore, in our new pastoral care structure, each elder will be responsible over a focused group of members, as well as CGs to take care of within their congregation. Pastoral care will take place with the help of CG leaders and pastoral volunteers within the group. Elders will have time to get to know, love, and serve those within their group and to build deeper relationships with them over time. We'll take the next while to refine the structure that has been implemented, whilst trusting and praying that this will bear much fruit in time to come. We've also started speaking in our members' meetings about what it means to be a body of Christ together, so that we can have a common understanding and conviction of who Jesus has called us to be first, before we begin working out the implications of what that looks like within the church and in our own lives. We'll be sharing more about this in the months to come. In the meantime, can I invite all of us to be praying for our unity together as one church under Jesus?